Hello everyone and welcome to episode 8 of Clair Obscur. We are still here in camp where basically we're done. We had a nice chat with everybody. We had a nice evening, spent some time with everyone. I think that we're good to go. Now we do still have some Lumina points that could be spent, but we're heading into a new area of the map. We're going to be heading into like the middle part of Act 2, I think. I just want to hold out just in case we do get access to another party member. And if we don't, then we don't, and then we can always spend that Lumina a little bit later. But let's go ahead and advance the... Oh, well, we're going to do all of these things. Let's start with check up on the others. Maëlle quietly approaches Lune, wanting to apologize for her behavior on their way to bury Gustav.
Hey.
Hey.
I didn't mean...
It's fine.
I just...
I miss him too.
It's hard.
The pain we feel every time we lose someone. I've tried many ways of dealing with it. Running from it, sitting with it, compartmentalizing it. But what I needed was to use it. To use everything.
What do you mean?
I feel everything. And I let it burn inside me. When I'm tired, when I feel hopeless, when I want to just let it all go. I use the pain. I use the fear, the shame, the guilt, the anger. I use it all to keep going. To make sure I continue.
Lune.
I can almost feel them beside me. Everyone we've lost. Walking with me. Especially when I use Chroma. I feel their presence, their closeness. And they help me.
You feel Gustav?
Yeah. I do.
I'd like to feel him with me too.
You have an affinity for Chroma too. Try it.
How do you always know what to do?
I don't. Want to know a secret? I have no idea what I'm doing. And I don't think anyone else does either.
Really?
Don't tell anyone else I said that.
Maëlle and Lune spend more time together in a moment that was very special for both of them. And just very quickly, hello to Debauchery. Debauchery coming in right in the middle of some cutscenes, but thank you very much for the Digimon stream yesterday. That was a lot of fun, and I'm hoping you get to do some more later today. We'll check up on the others just in case, because usually this goes away if there's nothing more to do.
What are you working on?
Contingency plans. If we fail, Expedition 32 will need every bit of information we have.
Right, but how are you going to get it to them?
I asked the Gestrals for help.
Smart.
What are the stars whispering to you?
Actually, I'm the one whispering to them.
Oh?
It's something my dad and I used to do. When I was scared, or anxious, or even when I was happy, he'd say, share it with the stars. When it's hard to talk about things, the stars will understand.
I like that.
I talked to the stars a lot after he was gone.
I remember the night we first met at the Crooked Tower.
Right. After the gommage.
I was surprised to find you there. I thought I was the only one who knew about that room.
I had to get away from the harbour. And those damn petals everywhere. So I climbed up.
It wasn't logical. But part of me really believed my parents and their expedition had succeeded. That they'd stopped her. Then the paint just woke. And I knew they weren't coming home.
You know, it meant a lot to me. The comfort we shared that day. But you avoided me after. Why?
It wasn't personal. I cut a lot of people out of my life.
Okay, not personal.
That day, I knew my parents had failed. They were counting on me to finish their work. I couldn't afford distractions.
Friends are not distractions.
I know that now.
Wow. We're in the middle of nowhere with 1 year left to live. What better time to build friendships?
I could use some wine, though.
Making friends is thirsty work.
I get the distinct impression over a couple different conversations that Ciel and Lune were at least physically involved with one another, if not romantically. And yes, I know that she mentioned having a husband, and Lune does not appear very interested in long-term relationships. And I think that's maybe why, like, they just... Ciel in particular talks about, like she did there, the comfort that the two of them shared in very non-specific terms. Whenever two people are getting together and they're like having a conversation about the comfort that they find in one another, I generally think to myself, well, they're good friends, and that can be as far as it goes. But there's some more subtext happening here, I think, and I think that was the closure between the two of them, that it didn't go further than that because Lune feels very beholden to the responsibilities of her family. She is very, very dedicated to the success of the expedition, and she just felt like that left very limited time for anything else. All right, now we no longer have the check up on everyone. I'm really glad that we got to see that scene. The current objective is to go... We want to find Gustav's oldest friend, who is a Gestrel, and he's like further to the north, if I remember correctly. Recruit Monoco, Verso's best friend, at his station in the mountains. The only reason we know he's a Gestrel is that Luna asked him about it. And then let's write in the journal of Gustav's apprentices. Maëlle finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She gathers her courage and writes about Gustav's sacrifice, how he laid the trail. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read this journal someday. Maëlle heads back. We will now go to sleep, which will advance the story super quickly. I just wanted to say that when Verso first walked into camp, he brought with him Gustav's arm, and he said this seemed important. That came immediately after Ciel and Lune were talking about how they lost the Lumina converter. So when Verso showed up with that arm, I was thinking to myself, oh, that's the Lumina converter. That's how they're transferring... They're like absorbing the chroma out of the Lumina out of the monsters that they face and turning it into money or power or whatever it is that the Lumina converter does within this fiction. But then they buried the arm, which means that now I don't know what the Lumina converter is. I really thought that was it. Maybe they scavenge it out of the arm, but that's what I'd wanted to say in the last episode about the arm. Yeah, Gustav has been laid to rest, which is his arm, so I don't know if they have still lost the Lumina converter. That feels a little bit vague to me right at the moment. Let's go to sleep.
Thanks. It really was a beautiful place.
Glad you liked it. I've buried friends there too. You were right about condolences. We offered them because we don't know what else to say, but there's no comfort there.
No.
All we can do is carry them with us.
I guess. Sorry. It's just wet.
Drowning in our own sadness. Hey, why did you join the expedition? I mean, with the Gommage, I understand the rest of the team's decision, but you're half their age.
Out here seemed better than in there at the time.
It's natural. Wanting to escape a life you don't want.
Escape. Yeah. That's what I wanted. But Gustav and the others, they really want to change things.
Well, changing your life also counts. Can't always shoulder the world's problems, you know? It'll drain you fast.
Gustav would probably say, if more of us cared, then it would lighten the load for everyone.
He sounds like a good guy.
Wait. I kept Gustav's, so you can have mine. You'll need one if you want to be an official member of our merry crew.
I gotta say, I didn't take you for an official kind of person.
Welcome to the disaster expedition.
Thank you.
Okay, this would go back to the
How far
Forgotten...
to Monoco Station?
With SGA? Oh, should be quick.
Well, we're going to have some fights between here and there, because usually when friends are standing station, that means that they are guarding something of value. And also, let's just look at the map very quickly. Alright, so there's our Forgotten Battlefield. This area here would go in. It's a little twitchy. And I don't know what the cards are. We're going to go check out the cards, but let's fight this group. This will give us a sense on where we stand level-wise, because also maybe learn a little bit something about the gradient attacks that these guys might bring to bear. Well, if we're going to mark somebody, let's make it the big guy. Alright, we're going to bring Verso back.
Incoming. Bring it on. Now.
Oh boy. I did 4 dodges and 2 of them were timed correctly, so we won. So we could now heal Verso, but to be honest, we also benefit if he goes down. So let's go ahead with some Thunderfall. I feel like nobody here is immune to getting lightning. Although this will take off the mark, which is fine. Wait. Yes, marking card on this guy.
My turn.
Okay. Verso has very little health, but we can start working up his perfection. Okay, that was not the time to jump.
Broma is flowing.
Alright, he is fully loaded on
CL incoming.
Fortel.
I'm ready.
I've lived through worse. Here we go.
I was so distracted by him heading A rank that I missed the quick time event. Alright, I think we're done. Now, he already had that, right? So this is an upgrade for him. Verso, I mean, right? Yes. Now, that was apparently the treasure that they were... Now, let me just double check. Is that the weapon that he was using? It is. So, I don't know if there's something about that group of guys that I was intended to know. Oh, if we fight them, they're going to upgrade one of our weapons to level 8. I'm cool with not knowing. I am less cool if we're supposed to know, and it's like there's some indicator, and I just, at this stage, in Act 2, haven't yet worked out what that is. Other than that, we will take it as a cool bonus. Great. And go on. All those updates are great. Wait, is there a way in here? No, look at this. You can actually touch the open door, but you can't actually go through. So, then over there we've got that area. Yeah, whatever this is, this appears to be this card. Let's go check it out. And as we go through these areas a second time, I'll probably go on SK since he is faster. But on our first voyage through, A, I don't really want to go through at maximum speed because we want to take a look around. And secondly, if we're on Esquier, we can't do the first strike attack. Okay, so is
Monoco
this...
station is to the north. Not far from here.
Okay, noted. We are... I don't know if this is the card or not. Hey, humans, care for a good deal? Plunging Bob and French Bob. I kind of want these, but we're gonna keep going. The fact that this is red, does this mean it's gonna be a danger zone? Yes, okay, painting workshop is marked as danger. Is that the... Hold on. It's not a card, then. It's a painting. Okay, and I'm pressing all the wrong buttons to get there. Yes. All right. Got it.
Strike. Throw mark is throwing.
Let's finish this. Get ready.
It's early on the second and late on the third. Okay, rather than do an attack, let's just have her heal herself so that we're well set up for whatever the next combat is. And then we can Twilight Slash this guy down. Okay, we also got an upgrade there. Lighter Rim has been updated. Now, is that specifically the update, the weapon that Lune is using? It is. So there might be a benefit when we're running around out here to have our lower level weapons up. Like, does she have a lower level weapon? Like this one. Maybe we just put this one on and see. She doesn't need this to do a lot of damage. What else would we put on? That or this one? Or this one? You know what? Hold on. Let's put on this one. Quickly. Oh, we've never even used this one. Also, generate a random stain on free aim shot. We're not going to do it right now, but it would be fun to stack her up with all the Pictos to get the... Or Luminas to get all the free aim bonuses. And she could just be a gunsmith for a while. Not really gunsmith, but you get it. Also, I really like this colorless forest. That's a weird thing to say in a game that is this vibrant and colorful, but it's very striking, just those stark white trees. We may be at the end of this particular side of things. That's the danger zone over there, or is it? Hold on, let's look at our map again. So that's where we're meant to go. This over here appears to be nothing. Let's just search to the north here. Oh, actually, this is the north. This is all the white trees. All right. Let me very quickly, before we go in there, I am now pressing X to hop on Esquier. And we don't... This is not a thing, right? No. That's the way. So we're just going to go over here and see if there's anything of note that I haven't caught so far. Like, yeah, hold on, there's like a merchant right here. Lost voice. Oh, well, I will absolutely buy the music, yes. Because the music we can put on when we're in camp. The hair I can put on when I don't want to do story or cutscenes. We found a lost Gestrel. Huh? Me? No, I'm not lost at all. What? Sastro needs me back? Alright, I was getting bored over here anyway. Whee! I forgot to check in with Sastro when we were back in camp. Fortunately, I don't think that failing to check in after every individual lost gesture will be a problem.
Perfect.
Okay, no, they are leaving tracks in the grass. That's so cool. I mean, Lune less so because she's not touching the grass as much. All right, and we've done everything around here. Okay, if there's anything else out here in the overworld, I'm not currently finding it. Things specifically that we can do. Can we go across this as... Yes, we can. All right. What is this? Oh, I didn't see there was a dude here. Whoops. I'm glad we found this guy. Marking card. Let's mark the guy that got rushed. I think I was about to say because her weapon sucks, it probably won't do that much damage, but no, actually that was fine.
I thought your future.
Okay, we did not get a weapon upgrade, but we did get some polished chroma catalyst, which lets us upgrade a weapon. And Lune and CL both leveled up.
I'm the fastest ball.
Okay, I'm glad that we found that guy. I did not see him. And nothing over here.
Follow the tracks. They'll lead us to Monoco.
A train. Gustav would have liked to see that.
Is it true before the fracture, Lumiere had trains running throughout the continent?
Always running late, but running, yes.
I don't think that we need to rest, although there's no harm in resting, is there? Because, like, it's not going to respawn any enemies. Let's give her... Oh gosh, I don't know. Let's give her a point of vitality. And do we want to go 2 in luck? Because she has a very low crit rate, and she does benefit from it. I want to give her some might, though. Yeah. Oh boy. We'll just give her 1 in luck. And then for CL, if we get her luck up to 30%, yeah, let's just put all 3 into luck then.
Here we are. Monoco Station.
Is that a Grandis? I knew it! They're real too!
Lune, if someone much more ignorant than me, somebody who really hasn't been paying attention to the world of Expedition 33 were to ask you what's a Grandis, what do you think that you'd say to him? Or her? So this is awesome. It's like there's like a crystalline handle to this, and there's like a ribbon of energy or something that's locked inside of it. That actually looks super cool, but does not otherwise appear to be interactable. Well, I guess we're gonna go find out what a Grandis is. We feel okay? Oh, this must be it. Hello.
Contrary to what some believe, guard duty is quite rewarding. I find it meditative and instructional.
And he just says the same thing, right? Yeah. Oh. This fellow's either dead or asleep. Oh. Here I thought I was being so clever by not getting my eyes drawn forward to that flag. But we did find something over here.
Great.
All right, let's touch this just for the purposes of making sure that it's unlocked at as a save point. And then otherwise, we'll continue deeper into the station.
If Monoco's not here, that means... slow as ever. Mommy.
Your reflexes remain sharp as ever. I approve. Esquire, did Verso pull you into another adventure? New friends.
You speak our language.
He had a lot of time to kill, so I taught him.
Ladies, could I interest you in a duel?
Definitely a gestural.
No point trying to talk until we've calmed Monoco down with a relaxing fight. Be careful, though. Monoco's fighting style is a bit, peculiar.
I'll do it. Let us stain.
Oh, I love this man's music.
The expedition's not over.
I was not expecting a horn section.
Eyes don't lie.
Wah!
He can turn into a Nevron.
A brilliant light.
Phoenix.
Faster.
Time to strike.
Eyes don't lie.
Danger!
Okay, what do we like? We've got everybody up. We've got 2 light stains. That gives us enough juice to do all sorts of stuff. Nobody really needs healing right now, but we're very low on AP. The way that we've built up Lune, almost everything she does now gives her extra AP, but she's not firing the gun. So we're just going to do a regular attack, which, again, her weapon kind of blows right now.
Incoming!
Never.
I saw your future.
Let's cover path. Here we go.
Let the ink flow.
Now we need to do some healing. I would really like to save up some more AP, but let's not push it.
Just try it.
Ready.
Harvest? Oh, we could have gone for Harvest before. She's got, look at how much AP she has. So what do we like? Seal Fate is Moon. Rush is Sun.
I think I'll improvise.
What a waste. I'm so sorry. She's in Twilight mode. That was not smart. Whatever. What do we do next? They're not on fire. We are at A rank. No, we're at B rank because we just took a wallop. So sure, let's go for Assault 0.
Here we go.
Chroma is flowing.
She still has 1 light ability. Thunderfall. Crustal Crush consumes 2 lightning for increased damage. Let's go for Thunderfall. She still has 1 turn of Twilight, 75% more damage. I really blew it by doing the wrong move before. Let's go for marking card. Hopefully we can have him marked in order to do the, what's it called? The Crystal Crush, which she's not going to be able to do unless we do the energy tint. Hold on. Items, energy on her. Now she can do it. Yeah, Crystal Crush.
Let's shake the earth. I'm ready.
One more marking card helps our allies and really maxes out her next move.
A storm is coming.
Thermal transfer, what do we have? We have leaf and light energy. Light could power up thermal transfer. Yeah, no, let's definitely do some thermal transfer. Okay, now he's on fire, which means that we cannot use from fire. Yeah, boo, we don't have enough. We could do marking shot. Let's do marking shot.
Danger! I'm ready.
I was really expecting that to hit a lot harder, like a lot harder. CL's attack. That's interesting. I'm not sure what went wrong there. So what do we have? We have 1 fire. Yeah, so I think we'll do Thunderfall for increased damage.
Lightning, strike!
I'll manage.
Do we have anything that can break? Not on him. We don't need more perfection. Powerful would be great, except we don't have enough for it. And we can't do on fire. I think we'll just do a regular attack for a second. I really like the music in this fight.
No distraction, son. I'm really busy beating up strangers.
Noko, what are you doing here?
Noco, you said Nevron?
Oh. A Stalact.
Okay, well, hold on. We'll go see what they're all talking about in a second. Well, I have questions, but I guess we'll have to wait to have those answered. You know that Lune knows exactly what's going on over there. Oops. Okay, Hold on, I'm not sure how I feel about this. This does not... Yeah. I was about to say, this does not feel like a space I'm actually supposed to be. Why not? You know, why not rest? Let's do upgrade attributes. Boy, look at his crit rate. I think borderline. Let's do always a point in defense. Let's do 2 points in might for him. And then we will rest. All right, and then we're going to head this way.
Friends of Verso, as honored guests, the first fight is yours. Defeat the Stalact with your fearsome talents.
Right. Oh. You're serious?
Yes, he is. You little coward.
Oh no! When Verso died, he absorbed that, which means...
Verso, why aren't you using gradient attacks?
I don't need pointers from the one sitting on his lazy ass.
You didn't teach them, did you, you lazy old fart? Very well. I shall generously...
Let us stay one.
I pressed no buttons there. So, hold on. We're going to learn about gradient attacks. Also, we need to make sure that Verso never goes down, because that death damage heals this guy. You can now use gradient attacks. Each AP used to cast skills fills the gradient gauge. Once the gauge is filled, you gain 1 gradient charge that you can use with any character to cast a gradient attack. I feel like it wants us to do that now because it gave us a gradient charge. High earth damage. Wait, is that what this guy absorbs, though? I feel like I don't know. But I guess now is going to be the time to find out.
This ends now. A storm is coming.
Okay, no, he does take damage from that. So let's learn more about gradient attacks as we go. She's got 9 points, as does CL. Let's bring Verso back. His bravado will read a lot more. Credible if he's not dead while he's doing it. Let's go. Let's go for Rush. We have 2 light energies. We know that this guy... So here's the trouble. I don't know what type of damage Verso's Death Blast does. I don't know if that's energy or light or dark or what. So we're just not sure on that. We can do some thermal transfer to get a second turn out of this. Okay, it's ice damage. Mental note, don't do that to him anymore. And he's bright blue. It makes sense. But now we do get to consume our ice stain to do some fire damage, which I bet he's weak to. Okay, not anymore. This guy changes elements. Got it. Let's go for marking cards.
I don't know.
Okay, we don't have enough for a gradient charge. We can hit him with From Fire. He doesn't have anything that breaks, right? Yeah, that's a hole in his whole setup. Let's do From Fire. Because he switched to Ice, right? Well, then let's not do that. Let's go for Quick Strike.
Let the ink flow.
We want to get through his shields. Thunderfall would do it. We don't want to heal. 2 hits. He is on fire. We'll gain back 4 AP. Let's do Thermal Transfer. Really bad timing. Okay, how do we hit him many times? Sealed Fate.
Coming.
We have 3 moves before he gets to go. We have a lot of AP that can burn and a gradient attack. Let's see a gradient attack. Medium physical to all enemies. There's only one dude. It does apply mark, but we have other ways to do that. How do we get through this? 5 hits on Assault 0 will take out 5 of his 6 shields. It does ice damage, but it's low ice damage. We want to get through the shields.
Here we go.
Okay, when he's absorbing it, it doesn't do any shield damage at all. It's me learning that. All right, so we still need to get through the shield. This is bad. High dark damage 1 hit. No, we don't want that. Sealed hit does 5 to 7 hits. Let's get that done.
Your fate is sealed.
All right, Lune, we need you to kill this guy. No ice damage. Immolation. That's low fire damage. Do we have anything else? Medium lightning damage. 2 to 6 hits. Okay, let's do medium. Yeah, and we'll get increased damage off of our fire sting. That was not enough. Oh, it was! He took his fire damage at the top of his turn, which is good, because believe me, I was very aware that he was heating up.
You found worthy friends, Verso.
Jealous?
What are you doing?
I just need the foot. Aha!
He transforms by collecting Nevron feet. Don't ask me how it works. I've never understood.
Now that we've had some good battles to warm the spirits, to what do we owe the pleasure of your company?
We're heading for old Lumiere.
Okay, bye.
Hey, come on. Hey. Hey, look. I know we failed before, but look, you doofus. Don't you recognize her?
Of course I do.
Then you know what that means. This is our shot. It might be our only shot.
This is your only shot. Out of the question. I will never join you again.
There will be a lot of fighting, though.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's true.
There will be a lot of fighting.
Exactly.
Count me in then.
Good.
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 Yes, good.
Noco's coming too.
Oh, you are?
L'homme mercanto al dormier. C'est mon retour, trésorier. Voici le meilleur mercanteur du monde.
As a responsible parent, this is a superb idea. Let us go to old Lumiere.
Grandis Fashionist, nella Stalact godó. Should parlo anymore, never knows the Estrado. Should do dormir, or I should get to and notice it.
Do you wish to play Monaco's tutorial? Yes, I do.
Sweet taste of battle.
Monaco's Bestial Wheel. Monaco's skills move the Bestial Wheel pointer forward. Each mask on the wheel upgrades specific skills. The Almighty Mask upgrades all skills. Upgraded skills are stronger or gain additional effects. So that's what we see over on the right. Apparently one heavy. Casting skills moves the wheel's pointer. Corresponding skills are more powerful. So heavy skills would be more powerful on this setting, I guess. Monaco's starting skills are Charlier Combo and Stalact Punches. The Bestial Wheel is on Heavy Mask, therefore Stalact Punches is upgraded and deals additional damage. Wait, okay, now I see Heavy Mask increased damage. Use Stalact Punches to move the Bestial Wheel pointer 4 masks further. So that's what the 4 means. There's the blue 4, which is our action points, and then the arrow 4 will move it 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll land on the second blue one, I think. High break damage on select punches. Now, see, I feel like I wouldn't want to hit this guy with ice. He seems very icy, but... Monaco harvests Nevron legs if he's in the party when Nevrons are killed. Okay, so we want to have this guy in the party for a while because we want to get lots of legs. Enemies with lootable legs have this icon, so it's sort of like an eye next to their health bar. Okay, let me try to remember that icon because tune in 2 episodes from now where I have completely forgotten that. Defeating them will allow Monaco to learn this Nevron skill. The bestial wheel is now on caster mask. Monaco doesn't have any caster skills yet, but defeating the Pellerin will unlock one. Wait, where do we see that mark? Okay, now I see it on the health bar. Got it. So we just hit him. How many AP? We have no AP, so no skill. So we just do a regular attack. Oh!
What lovely feet.
And because we didn't use a skill, the wheel didn't move forward at all. So I think our goal is just to kill this guy. Can we do anything cool? Select punches will move it forward for us. So then we'll be on the red bar. Okay, if we could do the Chalier combo, which would be the balance mask, but we don't have enough points. We could use an energy tint, but I don't know if we'd get it back or whatever. Let's not worry about it. I'd like to see it, is my point. I can't quite parry that first blow. This foot allows Monaco to use a new skill. You just beat a Pellerin and looted his leg, which allows Monaco to learn the skill Pellerin Heal. Open the skill menu to equip Monaco's new skill. I love the fact that this guy is non-human, so he's got like a completely different way of getting skills. Now, he's already got it equipped, so I don't think there's anything more to that. And that is a blue skill, which they said in the tutorial. And then we've got this, which is the one weapon that we have. It's his staff. Okay. Oh, oops. I thought he was just saying the same thing again.
I observe all and I learn and I reflect. At least I do now that the other guard is gone. They were quite loud and distracting.
I wonder if we're going to know before we go into combat when somebody has feet that we want to take.
I can clear the snow and I can clear the rubble, but this is too much.
Must we truly dispose of this thing?
It does not
obstruct the way. It's simply there. They appear to be talking about the corpse that we're not going to be cleaning up. This is probably just the same conversation.
Shall we leave it here then?
Yes. Alright. Wander around the back. Nothing over here. That guy didn't do well. And then we're back up here. Alright, so now we can go forward. And sorry, Monaco, but I want to maybe have you in the party for a bit, but you can't fly. So that's the way to old Lumiere, they said. So I'm going to go talk to some of the other people that got pointed out. I remember sculpting this statue. I must say, looking back now, why did we all sculpt the same thing?
You do not remember? There was a time when the tribes sought to compete in a different manner than through eloquence battles.
They do eloquence battles? I want to hear them. Is that like when, with the rap battles from Assassin's Creed Valhalla?
So we did this.
Yeah, in the cutscene, it showed like a whole lineup of guys that were ready to chat, but if we don't see them around this bend, then we'll go head towards New Lumiere, Old Lumiere. I am glad that we got a new person. I'm a little surprised that it's not one of the other expeditioners. I really thought that... What was his name? Charles, or... There was a guy, like the leader guy. I feel like there are some people from the expedition that remain unaccounted for.
It was pleasant meeting the merchant, but things could have become perilous. We did well to return.
There's too much we do not know about the crater. The Neverons are fierce. We all saw... Oh, wait, are they in there? They might be inside the station. Yeah, okay, here they all are. Beautiful weather today, albeit a tad warm for my liking. Too warm, really? Before the fracture, our ancestral home lay high above the heavens on a mountain tipped with crystal clouds. Blossoms of snowflakes graced our every breath. The blizzards of yesteryear were a sight to behold and quite invigorating to experience. Did we look back here? I feel like we did not.
It is as it ever was. Enemies abound, but we hold firm against those who would wreak havoc upon our home. I shall soon rekindle the flames of the Great Forge and cast our defenses anew. Use weapons? Of a sort. Between the wrongs of deception and violence, we have chosen the lesser evil. We are well versed in the methods of misdirection through the skillful application of sound. As you have surely seen with the bell we gifted our furry gestural friend oh so long ago. Wait, do we know who he's talking about? Is that the dude that we're hanging out with now, Monoco? Perhaps some more designs might be of use in your journey?
Absolutely. Oh, but we have to complete a quest. Complete a quest. Okay. I wonder if this is getting Monaco's... What's it called? Shape-shifting ability. What's happening now?
Perhaps we can help each other. I'm developing something that will greatly increase our chances of survival and will undoubtedly aid you in battle as well. I require one final ingredient, the eternal ice, a type of ice that never melts. You can find some not far from here within the depths of the glacial mountains.
So I gotta look for this arch underneath the train.
Retrieve the eternal ice, and for a fair price, I will use it to augment your defenses. What say you? I must warn you, the path to the Frozen Hearts will not be easy. Many threats await you there. So I wish you good luck.
Okay, super glad we came back in to talk to this guy. And then we did go down there, yeah? Yeah, we found something. And then just... Yeah, see, now there's a dude over here.
It's true. The fracture brought its share of ills, but there is a beauty in its aftermath. Take these stations scattered across the mountain. Though not their original purpose, they've sheltered us well and become our cherished home. Your ancestors rode iron horses from station to station, and though these marvels breathe fire no more, still they are lovely reminders of human ingenuity, and they beautify our surrounds. It is astonishing, is it no? Is it not? The many wonders your ancestors have wrought.
I think you would enjoy a visit to Lumiere.
Oh, yes. I would very much love to go to Lumiere one day.
We saw... Well, I guess it depended on where they went. I was like, not every... They went to the landing coordinates calculated by Lune on where, like, Expedition Zero had been. I think that's what we understood. And that's where the massacre happened. But that's not to say that everybody has always gone there. Like, we can see that other expeditions went to other places. Okay, sorry, we already talked to this guy.
As you likely observed upon your arrival, some notable activity transpires occasionally at the station.
However, with our esteemed Gestrel having abandoned ship, we are compelled to undertake the task ourselves. It's not like that. We jest. Do not be concerned for us.
For we have faced every hardship imaginable.
Sorry?
We Grandis are impervious to cold, and it is utterly dreadful for one such as me. Can you guess why?
Why?
Because there's no need for clothes. We run about naked as the day we were born. As a fashion designer, my talents languish from disuse.
Well, sir, I feel like maybe that's your choice of profession. Why did you decide to do this?
My life needs colors and textures. Oh, I have a brilliant idea. Let me dress you, you and your two marvelous friends. But, before I drape you with elegance, you must first best me in eloquence.
Sounds great. Well, what?
It is a battle that consists of 3 rounds. 3 rounds where one must display an excellence in poetry. I shall design new attire for the one able to best me in an eloquence battle. Shall we begin? Why not? Then let us commence. Are you ready? I shall start. Finish my sentence in a wonderfully poetic way. Life blooms like a rose with petals soft and frail. Where even the strong ones pale, winter winds will whisper the ending of the tale, and often we fail to set sail. I hate that last one. I think I like the middle one. Yeah, the middle one continues that cadence properly. Your words impress me. Let us continue. Life's a canvas painted with the colors of our strife. Death the artist's final stroke, completing every life. Yeah. Poetic and magnificent. Let us continue. Life sings a song of joy and pain, its notes both sweet and bitter. Its echoes fail to swiftness, our secrets follow after. Yeah. You have a way with words, young lady. You're good. I should have expected that. Hold on for a moment. It's going to take some time to create my piece. There. I'm proud of this one. Oh, this looks very dashing. Now, but that's only for her, though. It looks really good, though. Oh, I like the white a lot. Let's at least wear it for now. I think it looks really good. So, wait, if we are somebody else, do we get an outfit? Let's see if it's the same rounds every time. I don't think so. Life is but a fleeting dream, a whisper in the night. While shadows fade to silence, gone beyond our sight. Through the veil of shadows, life's mysteries are spun. Death untangles threads, revealing what's begun. Life dances on the edge of time, a flicker in the breeze. Eternity then cradles us, a promise to appease. Okay, I'm not going to apologize for unlocking everybody's outfits. Yeah, is this a Mael one? I really like the white and gold. It looks great. And I like that there's different poems. Life's a river winding through the valley of despair. It meets the sea's embrace where sorrow turns to air. Life's a story written with the ink of dreams and fears.
And Death the Final Chapter, Where We Shed Our Tears. The correct answer is noticeably longer and better constructed than its two competitors. Life's a blazing comet racing through the sky. Its light will softly fade where the weary skies lie. Really? Where the weary skies lie. That's correct, but it seems weird. It's correct in that it's better than the two alternatives, but not the best work of that. You three have incredible repartee. You each deserve your win. Oh, is it only the three? Does Verso not get one? Thank you. It was nice to learn about your culture. I am happy you enjoyed it. I personally enjoyed creating those outfits, so I hope you'll wear them all the time. You've rekindled my passion for design. I shall become a full-fledged fashion designer. You can count on it. But I guess, yeah, who else would do it? Because Verso... I'm not sure that he would care about this stuff. But I like the white outfits. For now. We will switch it back soon enough. But for now, we can have a nice change of pace. Oh, grumpy Grandis lived peaceful lives long before the paintress emerged. The three great Grandis tribes were renowned for the artistry of their discourse. We too had once had grand arenas like the Gestrels, but within our arenas, eloquence landed the killing blows. I still remember the excitement of the oratory games. Every 4 years, the greatest minds came together to demonstrate their mastery over the spoken word. The debates were fierce and lengthy. I recall one bout that lasted 96 hours. Do you still hold these games? Not as they once were, for the three great Grandis tribes no longer exist. We are all that remains. But the games were not simply a competition between us. They were a celebration and a chance to come together. And that spirit we continue to honor. These days our debates are more humble in nature, but that allows for a more intimate competitive environment. We have faced many challenges since the fracture, but our traditions live on in one form or another. And this, I think, is going to be... Is this the arch? This is the arch. Yeah, this is the way to the Never Melt Ice. Would you kindly descend from there? No. That's it? Apparently that's the whole conversation. No. I wonder very quickly, can Verso put on the red outfit from episode 1? Wait, what is it? He's got Verso and then Expedition. Oh, that's with the armband. Yeah, no, we want him to have that one. But no, he does not have the red outfit. And then he doesn't have any outfits at all. I'm going to put on her baguette outfit. The glasses are a little bit much. And then she can have... At least while we're wearing a different outfit, we'll go with the short for a bit. She tucked her hair down into her collar, so it looks like it's short.
Expedition 65, Aurelian. The Grandis have embraced us with such warmth and hope. What a balm for the soul to know that other beings survived. That we in Lumiere are not alone. It truly is a miracle. The Grandis retreated to higher ground after Neverons overran their lands. It is bittersweet, but at least the most important parts of their civilization will survive. Their children. Fortunately for them, they do not appear affected by the Gommage the way we are. It is painful knowing our expedition has failed, but at least we can enjoy our final days among friends.
Many challenges lie ahead for both you and your kind and ours. Please take this.
Oh, nice! We got a recoat just for chatting with this guy.
I can't remember a time when we weren't hiding from the Neverons. Feels like only yesterday to me. The pathway leads to the treacherous region of the mountains. If your destination is Old Lumiere, you should head via the other exit. Well, let's see if we can get the Nevermelt Ice. Mostly because as soon as we go forward with story, then we're going to switch back into our regular outfits. Greetings, expeditioners. Are you in search of your former home, Old Lumiere? Well, eventually, yes. You're on the wrong path. Retrace your steps and take the alternate exit from the station. That's interesting that they felt the need to put in a couple warnings. Hey, you're not heading towards the next story beat. I would love to make it to Old Lumiere. By the way, we still have her, like, less potent weapon on, because we're going to see if it gets upgraded. Is this a switch or an enemy? It is a switch. Okay, let's remember to check up the ramp, but we did see a purple over here. I still think about that Petanque, the enemy type that like runs away, in that one section where we couldn't get him. So, if I remember correctly, what's his face already has one of these. Wait, where is he? Oh, but he might not have all of these. Yeah, hold on. Let's get Monoco in here. So we're gonna swap out probably Verso at the moment. Hold on, is anybody... Yeah, Verso doesn't need to learn anything anymore. And Monoco. Monoco, we could put some Pictos on. So we don't have a good sense of Monoco yet. So why don't we go with things that are... Oops, hold on. Okay, time out. Let's go up here. We get to the top of everything. Base attack has 1 extra hit. We could do a base attack thing where like he gets more APs. Yeah, it felt like he was a little bit starved for APs in the one combat that we did. Although Verso already has that one. I don't want to do energizing death. We don't know if he's going to get shell. Although he has very, very few hit points now that I look at it. Powerful revive, energy tint, auto death, sweet kill. Recover 50% health on killing enemy. That's not really great for him. Auto shell, breaking counter. I think we need to visit a flag and level this guy up. I don't think that he's ready for us yet. 50% less damage, but can't be healed. Energizing attack. Let's get +1 AP on base attack. +1 AP on getting hit. Not with 500 hit points, he's not. Play first. Healing tints give you an AP. 10% increased damage. Yeah, let's take that one. And then we'll go with... Energizing start. Sure. Oh, is that on CL? Alright, we'll go with... Recovered 25% health. That's not very good on him. That's also not very good at him. Healing parry, energizing start, energizing break, energizing jump. Let's take SOS shell. We'll have to rework these later for sure. Okay, this guy has an ability for us. This guy does not, and that guy has an ability for us. So let's focus... I don't know that it super matters. No. I think Monoco just has to be in the party. Sure.
Wait, is somebody on fire? I don't see a fire mark on this guy. Hold on, why is this lit up? Applies 2 more burns. What? Oh, because he's marked. That's why. Okay, that wasn't great. Medium ice damage. So we definitely don't want to hit the guy in the center with ice damage. Let's hit this guy. Hit it super duper early.
I'm waiting.
Okay. Monoco has very few APs. She has a ton. And I don't know that that helps us right now. However, if this guy is strong to ice, like absorbs ice, he can't like fire very much.
Feel the burn.
Now he likes fire a lot. Can we hit him with something? Well, we don't have any ice abilities with him. Her, rather. Harvest. Harvest isn't bad. It does put us immediately into Twilight mode, though. Let's go for Marking Card.
Look out.
Time to bleed.
Okay, so he does not have a yellow ability, an almighty ability. So we should wait until we can do some sort of attack, and instead we will do... Thermal transfer does ice damage. Oh, but ice damage on the guy in the middle is perfect. The only thing is that he does have Foretell on him, so I feel like that's CL's whole bag. We don't have dark damage. Crustle Crush would accept some lightning for increased damage. We go for healing. Let's go for Thunderfall. That'll make good use of our fire.
Brace yourselves.
Your turn to dance.
Not today.
We do have 2 lightnings now. Let's do Crustle Crush.
Let's shake the earth. Still mean.
Specifically, it was a lightning and a light, but it got us there. Okay, so we've gotten a big axe, which feels like it's probably from Monoco, and Energizing Pain. No longer gain AP on parry. Oh, this is an upgrade to it, which I assume upgrades the stats that you get with it. Okay, let's make sure that we get this equipped. We should have 2 more feats. Okay. And he did equip them automatically. So we'll learn more about those. Now, also just very quickly, yeah, so he's at level 26, so I feel like the others, you know, we might be up a bit on levels over what this zone was intending. I would like to spend his points, but I don't see a flag around, so we'll come back to that idea. That's the ramp over there. The ramp might be exactly where we're meant to go. I'm just hoping to find that eternal ice. Frozen Heart says danger. Let's just take a quick look at our map. Wait, what is this? No! Oh, I didn't mean to come here. Can I leave? I didn't... Well, we do get to spend his points. Upgrade attributes. He has 78 points. So at the moment, okay, timeout. Because we picked up a new weapon, I didn't look at it yet. Okay, whoever the axe belongs to, it's not him. No, she's fencing things. Okay, it was for him. Glaciso. +1 perfection on critical hits. He does a lot of critical hits. That's actually really, really good. It does ice damage, though, which I think does limit the number of people that he can hit in this icy zone. So maybe we'll just remember that. I wanted to look at what his weapons were, because as we go to upgrade attributes, you know, we know that certain attributes scale better off of certain skills. Well, he really benefits from going fast, it looks like. So why don't we spend 20 points on that? And he likes luck a lot. I would like to not shy on might, so let's add maybe 15 points to might. And defense is not something that I've invested in very heavily with anybody except maybe Verso. Let's give him some vitality. And what do we have, 13 points? Oops. Yes. Okay. There we go. That gets us started. I don't know. Maybe we'll slide a couple points out of that and put a couple into defense. We have plenty of recoats if we don't like how he comes out. I think he's going to hit a lot harder now. And then learn skills. He doesn't learn skills from this. Oh, look how many! Wow! Mighty Strike goes to Almighty Mask. This appears to be available for him. I'm not sure that we have that equipped. Huh. I don't see it in here. Almighty Punch. Well, hopefully they'll introduce that soon. Okay, I actually... do we have to do it from here? I think we do. Yeah. Well, why don't we check up on the others? Mael stares at the stars. Ciel appears next to Mael. They spend a moment in silence, both staring at the sky.
Can you teach me to fight better?
Better?
That white-haired bastard hit us before we even knew he was there. I want to return the favor. And you're the best fighter I know.
High praise.
You know they'll be back. I want to get them before they can get us.
Emotions are powerful. You have to make sure they work with you, not against you.
I know.
Okay. First lesson. Sounds obvious, but you need to see. Really see. Your eyes will tell you the truth, but your brain can lie.
What do you mean?
Emotion can mess with your perceptions. Make you miss important details on the field. Fixate on the wrong thing, or see what you want to see.
Okay.
You need to see things as they are, not how you think they are. See your target so you can understand your target. How they move, how they think, how they react, so you can anticipate and adjust. On the field, it's just you, your weapon, and your enemy. And you need to understand all three. Everyone has blind spots, so every day you ask yourself, what's yours? What's theirs? Do you know?
Thought this would be more of a technique lesson.
Mael and Ciel spend some more time together.
You see, there was a Stalact, and I smashed it, utterly destroyed it. I did it in 2 attacks, plenty of damage. There was nothing left. Then there was a giant pelican that attacked. It was tough, but I defeated it, no problem.
Pelerins are weak. I could have done that blindfolded.
This expedition is gloomy.
Yeah. They lost a lot of friends, and they just buried another. Grieving takes time.
How about a little verso magic to lighten the mood?
You mean the one that hurts like hell?
Yes, I mean the one that hurts like hell.
All right, I'll do it. Hi.
Not now, please. I'm working.
Hi.
Oh, Verso, there you are. How did... Oh, fuck! Oh my... wow!
What is that?
Hi. I'm a pair of legs that can talk.
Verso?
We're both Verso.
You are so ridiculous.
Wait, how can your legs talk?
Ah, yes, I'm quite proud of that. Took a lot of training.
Does it? Does it hurt?
No, it doesn't.
Did you cut yourself in half? Did Monoco cut you in half?
Do you heal from the top or the bottom? Or do you have to bring the halves together? Hey, can you control the process?
So, if you're cut in half, does that mean you can be in two places at once? Can you go scouting with Monoco with your lower body, while your upper body stays here and talks to us?
Well, yeah, you see, I can go hunt Nevrons with my top half, while my bottom remains here cooking meals. Back in the days, that's what we used to do.
Can I... Are you...
Yeah, my hair is...
All that pain just to put a smile on their faces. Verso, aren't you getting too attached?
I like the fact that he showed up as nothing but a lower pair of legs, and Mael, what was it specifically she said? You're so ridiculous. That was her response. Also, just saying, the party has more varied and specific questions about how this man can split himself in half than they do about what was the world like at the moment of the fracture. Like, do they know? They've never met anybody his age. They've only ever heard about it. I really want more answers, but they might come later. We're not going to harp on it. Okay, let's remember the current objective. Find and destroy the Paintress's heart in the center of Old Lumiere. We will go look at that soon. Let me talk to everybody. I really didn't mean to come here just now, but we're going to make the most of it.
Monoco seems fun.
Oh, yeah.
Bet you guys got up to lots of trouble together.
That obvious, huh?
You guys getting us into more trouble now?
An appropriate amount of trouble.
I've spent some time with Gestrals. I'm not sure we had the same definition of appropriate.
Ah, let me guess. You've been to one of their arenas?
Reigning champion. Naturally.
Naturally.
Feet? Really?
Don't worry. He's not interested in human feet.
And the bell?
A gift from the Grandis.
Amazing. I wonder if we can achieve something similar.
I'll stick to my swords. I'm not too keen on turning into a Nevron.
If we combine this with Pictos, could we selectively use Nevron abilities in battle?
Okay, you seem busy. I'll come back later.
Do you want to spend time with Lune? Let me talk with everybody first, but now we know that we can, spend time with everybody.
The Grandis is so gentle. Who's going to protect them while Monoco's gone?
They can take care of themselves.
Really?
They've got their bells. Don't worry.
What do the bells do?
Ringing the bells makes the Nevrons flee. Although, it only works on Nevrons with ears, so not every Nevron.
Well, now I'm worried.
Yeah. Actually, me too.
Yes, but again.
Okay. Momo is Momo, and Nono is Nono. Then we've got Lulu, Mai, and Sissy.
I don't think they'll like that.
You sure you don't want to be Ver?
Positive.
Hold on, we've got one more person to talk to, and then we'll spend time. Oh, actually, a couple more people. And we should check on the lost Gestrels. Did you get my present?
What present?
The one I left in your hut. I took a special detour through the ancient sanctuary just for you.
Oh, I got your note about, but I didn't see a present. What was it?
We'll just have to wait and find out, but it's super cool.
Silly patat. Thanks.
Well, I mean, yes is the answer to that. And then we've got the record player.
Is Golgra still mad at me?
What do you think?
Well, Golgra helped Noko start his merchant shop.
Yeah, but defying Golgra wasn't Noko's idea, was it?
Noko would have done the same for me.
Noko would have got Golgra on his side first.
Bah! It's been 10 years. Golgra needs to get over it.
All right, let's assume we get a chance to talk to everybody. But also these two are good friends.
I see you got stronger.
Well, I didn't spend the last few years hiding in the mountains.
The mountain where a Pelerin cut you in half and you cried for my help?
Yeah, the mountain where a Stalact stomped you and I had to evacuate you.
You want to fight?
Well, unlike Gestrels, I need sleep, so I'll pass.
Coward.
I don't think that true or false, and I think it would be false. I don't think that Verso would ever say that he's afraid. Have you seen how, well, he's going to say it himself.
Have you seen how weak you are now? I'd beat you blindfolded.
In the mountains, I have learned inner peace. These petty provocations do not work on me anymore.
I've missed our little excursions. Yeah, you do too, I know.
Remember our first battle against the duelist?
Sure do. We got our asses kicked pretty hard.
And this one time we tried to swim to the Red Tree Island and you got eaten by that snake.
Oh yeah, it turns out living inside a snake's belly is possible when you're immortal. Carving my way out was a nightmare though.
Stuck under a building for a year, challenged SK to a duel. Well, I definitely want to hear about this.
Remember that time when you challenged SK to a duel?
Well, someone conveniently forgot to mention that Eskier is the most powerful creature in the world. Good times. Oh, and remember when...
Monoco and Verso fall back into the familiar pattern of their camaraderie. I think we should start it higher than 0. Spot
Good
me.
times indeed.
Spot me 2. They spend a bit more time bragging before going back to the others. All right, let's check out Noko.
How's my favorite patat?
How's my favorite not a patat? I like this. I'm still your favorite.
Oh, I'm still your favorite, am I? Because you've taken a real shine to my L.
You're the one who asked me to make friends.
Fair. So tell me, patat to not a patat. Why are you tagging along? Really?
What do you mean? If I'm going to be the greatest merchant of all time, I need to find some treasure.
I don't believe you. Don't tell Monoco I said this, but you were and still are the greatest searcher of all time. And you know there are more lost Gestrels out there. Why be a merchant? Why go to old Lumiere? Mare?
Terrible chance of you.
Lots of other searchers now. Just because I'm the greatest of all time doesn't mean I want to do it forever.
No?
You know this. Forever the same sucks. Oh gosh, how does he feel about being alive forever? It seems to me like he's interested in defeating the Paintress, which Renault thinks is going to end their immortality, so I think he's going to say true.
True.
See?
All right, all right.
Besides, I need to keep Monaco out of trouble.
Monoco's all grown up now. And it's your turn to be the patat.
Or Monoco.
So eloquent.
I'm very slow. It's only just now occurring to me that we have Monoco and Noco. Verso joins Mael, who is throwing rocks by the lake.
Throwing rocks again?
Mm-hmm. You should try.
Eskia would be horrified that we're throwing stones into the lake.
Or he'd be super happy because we're sending them soaring on fun little adventures.
Oh, so they're like little rock expeditioners.
Exactly.
Would that make you the Paintress then?
Clearly, I'm Lumiere. I'm launching them on their journey and watching them from afar. Stone after stone after stone, knowing they'll never come back.
I don't think that calling her depressing is going to go over very well.
And knowing you'll never stop.
You get it?
Yeah, I enjoy depressing poetry too.
That doesn't surprise me.
Is that what you're writing in your notebook all the time? Depressing poetry.
It's not all depressing. Why, what do you write about? You don't seem like a sunshine and rainbows type.
Mostly poetic insults to use on Monoco. I'm currently comparing him to the backside of an owl. Actually, writing is cathartic for me. It helps. Getting the thoughts out of my head and onto the paper. Giving shape to my feelings.
Can I see?
He's so evasive all the time. How much does he want to bond with her? Sure. He's known a lot of people who have died of old age while he's still been kicking, so do I get to read yours?
Do I get to read yours?
Mine's kind of personal.
Well, so is mine.
Yeah, but I bet you secretly want people to read it.
Okay, fine. I'll let you read mine, if I get to read yours.
Okay, deal.
Be kind, though.
Yeah, I can't promise that.
Mael and Verso feel closer to each other. Yeah, they're gonna read each other's, like, private journals. Mael and Verso spent some time together. Mael proves to be extremely critical of Verso's writing. Oh, she critiques it? They go back to the others after Mael is done teasing Verso. I did not expect to have so much, like, conversation so quickly after we were just in camp. Verso approaches Esquier, who stares intently at his armband.
That armband looks nice.
Guess it's official. We're part... Well, he's going to say it.
Yeah, I guess it's official. We're part of the disaster expedition now. Are you jealous?
I'm doing all the hard work. Where's my armband?
So, you want an armband too?
Maybe.
You barely have arms.
Not true. Anyway, I want a headband.
Your head is humongous. You're gonna need so much cloth.
I have a big brain.
All right, Monsieur Big Brain. I'll see what I can do.
I don't hate it. Yeah, no, you better not lose this. I don't like happy now. It implies that this wasn't worth it. I like this.
You better not lose this like your stones.
I shall treasure this forever.
SK is even more excited than usual. Verso has given SK the greatest gift ever. SK is overcome with emotion. I was wondering, could they sew the patch directly onto his arm since they do appear to be made of fabric? SK dances around with his armband for a bit before they return to the others. Does he keep it, though? He does! Oh, awesome! Verso approaches Lune. He can see that she wants to ask him more questions.
I've been wondering, why stay on the continent alone? Why not return to Lumiere?
I did. I went back. Helped with the rebuild. After the fracture, we didn't have anything. Food, shelter. None of it.
Things must have been chaotic then.
Nothing like the end of the world to bring out the best and worst in us. I almost miss those times. You know the dome shield? My father and I helped build that.
Oh, why'd you leave then?
Those early expeditions, they were search and rescue. We didn't know about the paintress then. We just wanted to find our loved ones. Like my mother.
I see. But this time, you didn't go back.
People didn't trust me. Guess I'm hard to trust.
Perhaps.
Guess they thought I knew more than I did. Halfway to the monolith, I was betrayed. Barely escaped. Kind of killed my interest in returning home. What about you? Do you miss home?
I spent my whole life studying the paintress and the monolith. This is where I need to be.
What a long-winded way to avoid answering the question.
Yes, there are things I miss.
You paint such a vibrant picture.
If you must know what I really miss of viennoiserie.
Oh, good answer. I miss those too. What?
I enjoyed this conversation.
High praise.
Lune feels more relaxed in Verso's presence. She appreciates that Verso has shared actual useful information. I have absolutely no idea what it is that she misses. I've never heard that word before. Lune becomes lost in thought, reflecting on the information that Verso has just shared. Verso feels ignored and goes back to the others. Let's go check in with the lost Gestrel. Hey, you found some of my kids. Which reward should I give you? This should be useful here. That's not useful at all. Oh, we got Gestrel outfits, hairstyles. You found 3 of my lost Gestrels so far. They don't talk much neither, so you don't gotta go talk to them. Alright, and then I think that we're currently heading in the wrong direction. If we go back here and then just pull a hard left into the cave somewhere here, this is where the curator hangs out. Because nobody asks questions about this guy. Alright. Monoco, yeah, I think that we can't upgrade his weapon at all. We have 5. Oh, gosh. We could upgrade this. I don't know if we... So, wait. So, does Lune have another lightning ability? She has a couple lightning abilities, including this one that's already level 8, so let's not worry about that. Does she have anything that's not dark? Yeah, she's got regular physical, and she's got dark here. Sun skills always apply 10 foretell, but all damage taken is double. That seems incredibly useful. That seems super duper useful. 5% damage, and then this is just her basic. I think I want to upgrade this, because applying the 10 foretell gets her charged up. That's a huge upgrade. And then that'll be our upgrade for now. Alright. As far as I know, we've talked with everybody and we've spent time with everybody. I just don't remember if we were once offered the opportunity to spend time with Ciel and now we've lost that chance. Let's write in the journal. Maëlle finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She writes about their encounter with Monoco and how exciting it is to travel with a Gestrel. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read this journal someday. Maëlle heads back. Okay, I had intended it is up for map. And this goes somewhere. And then there's like a carnival or something up here. Oh boy, we were looking for Never Melt Ice. And this is danger, yeah? Okay, so let's not go there. It does look like whatever the little carnival circus tent looking thing is. The Carousel. We've already learned our skills. Yeah, we just keep going. Now, as we unlock the different forms for Monoco, we'll probably continue to like swap him out. But we did find some music, which is awesome. This feels like it might be more of a social encounter than a combat one. Oh, it's so nice to see expeditioners once more. Oh, you've met other expeditioners was the question. Several years prior. What happened to them? I'm afraid I'm unaware of their fate. We had pleasant enough conversation, though they were in quite a rush and sadly could not spare the time to assist me. Assist you with what? Our beloved Carousel is frozen over, but the ice is too thick for me to break. Perhaps, you could help. Yes. Oh, wait, I did select yes, right? I hope so. Yeah! It's probably that big ice thing that we just walked past. I just wanted to come up here to look. And then we do what, do you suppose? Hey, good work. You got it running again. You were also able to vaporize several of the horses, so I'm not going to give you nothing for it. What the hell? Marvelous. You freed the Carousel. Oh, I'm forever in your debt. This will bring great cheer to the others. I have such lovely memories of Grandis and human children playing here together. Human children? Yeah, before the fracture. What was that like? What was that like? So, this is the first indication, the first real clarity that we've had that this is not any version of our Earth. If these guys were hanging around before the fracture and just sort of like babysitting kids. Well, there were no Nevrons and thus no need for violence. Our battles relied upon the sharpness of our wit and not our swords. My friend Eloise, we'd ride the Carousel and make up stories together. Tales of great daring do. She had such a lovely way with words. But after the fracture, I never saw her again. She was kind and eager to help others, just like you. She took great pride in her hair.
Sadly, I can no longer remember the details of her face, but I'll never forget her hair. I can show you if you like. Sure. There, it looks lovely on you. I hope you don't mind that I cut off all your ponytail and everything. I do miss her dearly. It makes me happy to see a part of her live on. Farewell, expeditioners. May fortune smile upon you. I was wondering why it would suddenly switch to, what's-her-face? Alright, I don't hate it, but we will, again, switch back to... Oops. I do like unlocking them. Okay, is this... I feel like we have not been down here yet. This is not out.
Interesting.
All I gotta say is, side quests go, that is up there with, like, go into the basement and kill 3 rats. And that's not a complaint. It's just super straightforward, and we got a super straightforward present for doing it. For all the praise that Nier Automata got, and which it deserves, both for the daringness of its storytelling and the quality of its main menu missions, main story missions, the side missions in that game were heavily, like, travel to the other side of the map and pick up 3 things and then bring them back. Like really, really not the best form of fetch quests. Here, simple quests give simple rewards, and they are quick to do. Oh, hey, SKA. Didn't want to come see the carousel, I guess. Okay, so now if we've done... Yes, that's the carousel. I am losing hope of finding Never Melt Ice. Unless that, like, red thing over there. I just take that to be a decoration. Let's just take a quick look. I don't know how to get to this. And I don't know if we can get over there. Let's say hello to these guys that are right here with us. I don't remember if we've defeated these guys yet. I know we've gotten their feet. I just don't know if we've stopped this specific group of dudes. Stalact punches does ice damage, which, yeah, now this guy's not going to like very much.
It's locked on you. Don't scare. Take your shot. A storm is coming.
I would like to heal CL. Ramister Bonk. Low dark damage. Wait, this is our... Is this Almighty? Oh, it is. Okay. Or Cultist Blood. Medium dark damage to all enemies. So we know the guy on the right really hates... dark damage. Sacrifices 90% health to increase damage. Oh, but Heavy Mask would give increased damage. Alright, let's go with this.
Dodge, yeah.
Whoops. Mortal hit is the gradient.
It's locked on you. Chroma's flowing.
I want to do more gradient attacks so that we can get used to it. But we need to charge it up.
I thought your future.
Limited violence, yes.
Okay, he is out of AP. I think that he would really benefit from like generate lots of AP on a standard attack.
I'll do it. Try me. Take your shot. The elements dance.
She has 2 fires. Let's consume fire for increased damage. Alright, that was great because it completely melted that shield. Let's see if we can now do harvest. Yeah, we've got 3 moons, 3 suns built up.
Oh, you don't.
7 points now. Let's do Ramasur Bonk, which I think will kill this guy. Or break him. Okay. We have clearly beaten that trio before. Let's just check this out. Just because it does draw the eye so much, but this really feels like it is... We cannot jump. Right. Well, I hate to throw in the towel so quickly, but I don't feel like there's anything that we can do here that helps to find the Nevermelt ice. We visited the Carousel. There was no second way out of it. We don't know what this is, sort of the rushing waters. And then this is something else. If I was Nevermelt Ice, I'd be in here. Wait. Oh, and this part's danger. Maybe that's where it is. All right, let's leave. Let's go to Old Lumiere. Wait, we didn't search up the ramp. I take it back. We unlocked this way, but then didn't take it. And this takes us back into the main world. Nope. I think that we will touch the flag. We are... Actually, we were pretty high on all our health. And now we get to head to Old Lumiere, which should... Is it just hang a left up here, I think? It's on the other side of the station. And we've already talked with everybody. Just want to look at the map to see where we are. Okay, so now we're here. Oh wait, Monoco Station has 3 outputs. This is where we were searching for the Nevermelt ice. This is how we arrived. And so this area is... Right, yeah, that is a danger zone. That's why we didn't go there. All right. For the most part, I think we head towards Old Lumiere, but that doesn't mean that we don't want to explore this area on the way in. Hopefully, plenty more Lumina, or Chroma, colors of Lumina. And this beach will probably afford us... Look, there is a place out there. Do you think it's another Lost Gestural Beach? It could be another... platforming challenge.
Time for swim.
Gestural Beach, yeah. Welcome to the most fiendish challenge of all. What is this place? We call it the Gestural Ascension. Golgra used to suck at climbing, so she built this to hone her skills. Only a few Gestrals managed to reach the top, but those who did are so proud that they decided to live there and never come back. If you reach the top, they'll likely welcome you as a hero and offer you the ultimate Gestral reward. I bet it's a swimsuit. All right, let's give it a shot. Well, let's see. This feels a little bit like dying. Oh, she does climb on it. No! Okay, a better try than that. I want to get up to the big chest. Okay, line up carefully, jump. And now, jump. This part I'm really good at. Okay, do I want to go out on the handle? All right, I'm going to jump and go straight. I'm going to say that there's no reason to go over there. Oh boy. All right, this is just go forward. Okay, so it looks very much like we want to go off to the left. Jumps. All right, so it definitely looks like the flat part is like right here. We want to like go straight forward. Oh, I don't like this. Legitimately glad that we get to listen to more of this music. I could fall at any moment. I don't want to. But at least now we get to listen to the music. Okay, the light and shadow here is not my friend. Okay. I don't want to climb on this. I really don't want to climb on these. Okay. I think it's just go forward and just press A, and she'll mantle. We just want to be very careful. it feels like we have so much more to go. This is the way, right? Like we're... Oh, if we jump up here, then there's a grapple point. All right. Jump. Parenthetically, like for real, if I fall, it starts all the way again. Look at this. We'll try to climb onto the chair. Oh, I really don't like it. Okay. But grapple from here, though. We don't have to climb out there. Lune, I believe in you. I don't believe in me. Oh, I don't like it. Are you my friend? Don't fall right now. No, it's vibrating. We go here. Okay. I can see why they didn't come back down. I don't see how they didn't come back down, but why they wouldn't want to do this again. I can see it. All right, I'll do my best. Oh my God. I am so nervous. Well, clearly onto this, but then really onto that like cabinet or whatever. Wardrobe? This isn't a wardrobe. What do we call this? I really, really, really dislike this. Okay. What I mean there specifically is that I dislike the look of this jump and my ability to do this. I'm not complaining about the challenge, it's my ability to do the challenge. Oh boy, that wasn't good. Okay. I will benefit. Oh, I don't want to do this. Okay. Bar. I don't know. I don't want to go over there. And I don't want to go over here. Oh, no. Do we try it over there? There's a rope right there. Let's try it. Okay. I don't think that she mantles onto this, and I'm not going to push it. Let's try to jump over there, then. What is happening? Okay. Oh, I hope this is a welcome party.
I made it and I'm cool too.
They are just having a great dance party. I'm very actually worried that I'm going to do something stupid and fall. I'm just going to go up the stairs. I assume that this is where we get the greatest gift ever, and it's going to be a pair of Speedos for Verso. Really, an expedition? I certainly wasn't expecting that, but your presence here is proof that you climbed the tower just like all of us. You can live here with us now forever. I can't really do that, though. Oh. Well, then as a souvenir, take this. This is the ultimate gestural uniform. Oh, it's a thing, and it looks like it's for Monoco. Wear it with pride. You're one of us now. Okay. I assume that now if we fall, it won't be a crisis. Welcome to the crew. I'm super cool. Dance with us now. It's too bad. It would be so cool if there was like a dance button. I would love to see Lune get down.
Oh my.
Welcome to the crew. Okay, we're getting a bunch of the same comments now, which is fine. So, at this point, do we just dive to our deaths? Because I'm certainly not climbing down. There's probably some, like, ultra super secret that if you go off at exactly the right angle, you can find, like, the dev diaries or something. Alright. Let's go! Yeah, I think that if I had fallen at any point, it would have started me all over. Oh, the controller has not been this sweaty in a moment. We call it the gestural ascension. Oh, we already talked to him about this. Okay, so let's at least take a look at it. My God. So this is his current outfit, and then... Oh, no, we got a swimsuit for him. It's fine. Okay, good for him. We'll go back to this, though. I feel like he'd be very cold in that. Also, I haven't brought this up, but like every once in a while, like see how she's running right now? I'm going to keep moving the stick and see how she's suddenly walking? That's left bumper. So that can be a little helpful when you want to be a little bit more measured on some of those platforms. All right. I don't think that there's... Yeah, we can see here that there's... I don't think going to be too much more to look at. Except that there plainly is. What's over here? It was also occurring to me that I should probably maybe not be Lune, because actually the fact that she floats makes it harder to tell when she's near the edge of something. But I like floating. It's better than running. It just is. Hey, humans. Here's a good deal. I have a lot of money. No. There's a part of me that wants to collect every single cosmetic. This guy looks like he's just going to kill me directly. But if we can kill him with Monoco in the party, we might get his ability. Oh, is this just one of the sword guys, actually? So-and-so covers their sword with blood? Let's shoot this guy in the face. And then we're going to marking card him. No.
Your turn to shine.
I can't parry anybody here.
Waiting.
Jump. Jump. And jump.
Watch out, Monoco. flowing.
Okay. She has 5 points. CL has 3. I think that's enough to do one more marking card. It might be wise for us to soup her up with more energy. I don't know. Do we have anything else that we can do? The only other thing is like to heal. Let's do healing on CL. We really can't afford to have people getting down.
Your turn to shine. Time to bleed.
Okay, that man is made of ice. Do I have any fire that I can do to him? No. Let's, and I don't want to waste the mark on this guy. Let's go hit this fellow.
I'm waiting.
Try me.
Late. Oh no. Terrible timing. All right, let's bring CL back to life.
A brilliant light.
Ice damage does nothing to the guy in the middle. We're on almighty damage, which we don't have a lot of cool stuff to do with that right now. But we want to do something to move the bar forward. So let's do medium dark damage. As far as I know, nobody benefits on their side. Like, they don't get a boost out of this. Wait, but we have to calculate forward how many moves. So it's going to 2 blues, 2 purples, and then 1 red. We have a red ability. Yeah, balance mask, increased damage. So let's do Cultist Blood. Oh, that was a really good attack. We took out 2 of them. Excellent. Let's get some marking card on... Actually, let's do some rush. We're going to build up some sun power.
I'm waiting.
How do I not get hit by this first attack?
Romance flowing.
All right. I would like to heal him.
Here we go.
Now we'll do marking card.
Violence, yes.
And now we're on this, but we don't have enough power to do that. Ramisfer Bunk, Agile Mask, we're not on that currently. Let's see if we can build some more AP.
It's locked on you. A storm is coming. Feel the burn.
My, what lovely feet.
Okay, now we have... Oh, he already knows how to be this guy. So, we're on balance, so now we can do... No, we can't, because we need 7 points. Okay. A Pellerin Heal applies regen to all allies. Caster's Mark also heals 40% of health. I don't hate Pellerin Heal, and this would move forward by 3 to take us into green. Which then we could do Cultist Blood, which isn't that good now that we only have 1 guy. But I wouldn't mind the heal. I think we're going to do Pellerin Heal. I just have to get that first hit. Regen is a buff that heals the character by 10% of their max health at the beginning of their turn. Alright, we have 2 fires. He is... Yeah, I actually want to do ice damage to him right now.
deck.
That guy has 6 foretell. I feel like that's enough. Oh, his break bar is very low. Is it better to do harvest? No, let's do sealed fate. Because look, that's going to do double damage for every foretell. Sealed fate.
Your fate is sealed.
A bit of violence, yes.
Okay, we are on green, and we don't have enough points to do it. Yeah, we have to rework some of his pictos to be able to generate some more AP. Because that's the big limitation with him so far. Okay, we haven't seen what happens when he goes supernova, and I would prefer not to find out. Now, if we can do... Well, Crystal Crush is 2 lightnings, of which we have none. Thunderfall does damage, consumes fire to do extra damage, and generates 2 lights. Yeah, so we do this now, then we do Crystal Crush next time. Plus, it should burn through a lot of those shields. No, I know. We're going to try to stop that. So, right, we're still on fire. Oh, wait, we could do a gradient attack. Hold on, gradient charge? Hold on, we haven't done these hardly at all. High single target dark damage to random hits. 10 hits. Random enemies, 10 hits. Applies 1 foretell per hit. I like all of this.
Take cover!
Okay, A+ is the score that I give me. And look, we got 2 CL weapons. Or upgraded 2 CL weapons. And we got, I think Resplendent Chroma Catalyst has the first one that we've got that can upgrade beyond level 9. Oh, this was really good. And we did get a foot. Video games and the sentences that they make you say. We were able to collect a foot. This in Baldur's Gate 3, just collecting body parts. Okay, is this a thing? Up to level 19. Charging tin, 5% of a gradient charge on using an item. Well, we definitely want to learn it. Why don't we put it onto somebody? And yeah, Verso and Mael are a little bit behind in levels. So why don't we take CL out and we'll at least put in Mael. We want Monaco in because Monaco's got a way to... Monoco has a way to go. Let's try it, but if we're going to do this, we definitely have to take off his auto death. Because then he just dies all the time. We'd go with breaking shots, healing tin tenders. We'll just pick that up. Wait, he's got... No, he's fine. And then... You guys, I never put in any luminous for him. Oops. Let's do that very quickly. We'll sort by... No, we'll sort by point cost. 50% less damage but can't be healed. No. That's too expensive. Healing marked... 25% health on hitting a marked enemy. He doesn't have... It's not bad, but... Can we make him our breaker? Maybe we can pick up all the cool breaker stuff. Or, you know what? Why don't we do auto shell and then the extended shell? Do you remember what that other one is called? It's like lengthened shell, extended shell. We are very much at the point where, since I don't know the first letter, putting it in alphabetical is less helpful. Oh, there's a lot. Longer shell. There we go. Okay, so he's going to be very tanky for the first several turns of every fight. I don't know about that for him. He doesn't have a lot of hit points. We want more APs for him. How do we do that? There should be an ability, and I don't know what it's called, to get APs on random attacks, like +1 AP on starting the fight. Hold on, I definitely did not want to leave there. 50% more damage, no. Yeah, see, this is the problem. This is the same as, like, trying to sort through the abilities in Baldur's Gate, for example, which is just that there's so many, and I know what I want, I just don't remember what it's called. That's it. Combo attack. So we want to get 3 more points, and we're not going to go back to camp to do it. Combo attack 1 is what we're thinking of. So what do we take off? No, I wanted active. These are the ones that we have active. So let's take off longer shell for now, and instead we'll go to combo attack. And so that gives him +1 hit. What we want now is the get extra AP on a regular attack. Successful parry, battle start, hitting a marked enemy. That's on parry. I don't hate rewarding mark, but I have a specific one that I was looking for. And well, this is set to active. Yeah, hold on, that wasn't as useful as I'd wanted. We were on combo attack. If anybody sees it or knows the one I'm thinking of, it's +1 AP on a regular basic attack, unless, by the way, I'm completely forgetting and that is not a thing. You know what? I still don't know what inverted is. Inverted affinity. 100% no. Shell, powerful. Maybe we just go with rewarding mark, +2 AP on dealing damage to a marked target, because we have a lot. We're doing a lot of marking lately. That leaves us with 2 points. Let's switch it to point cost, and we'll come down here and just find. Do we have Dodger? Yeah, Dodger I want to have on everybody because that's really helpful. And then, sure, staggering attack. There we go. And now we've unlocked another shortcut. Every single time we've done that, it has taken us back to an earlier area, which is great because it just makes it easier to get around the world. Oops. Hold on, I wanted to do this. All right, let me just check our map. That Gestural Beach we've already done. Then we came... Yes! And now we're back here. Wait, so where... I'm so sorry. Where does this go then? This goes back into the White Forest. Which will then take us into there so that then we can go to Old Lumiere. Okay, sounds good. I am relatively certain that we never fought... I don't remember fighting any of these pillar guys at any point this episode.
Time to bleed.
Really, he starts on balance? It's fine. So what do we like for him? We'll do... I don't know, we don't usually go first with him. Well, what's our red ability? Our red ability we cannot do. So why don't we just do a regular attack, since that's what we sort of powered him up to be able to do a little bit better.
Spill some ink.
Spark. Engagement. I kind of want to go to Spark, because we're going to have a lot of incoming damage. I want her in defensive mode. Oh, here we go. Inverted. Inverted is a status effect that prevents the character from being healed. If the character is healed while inverted, they take damage instead. Okay. If we do damage to him, does he get healed instead? Because that really feels like that would only be fair. Quick strike.
Watch out, my hell.
God damn! That was on a regular counter! Oops. I was distracted. Really not even close on those parries.
Sweet taste of battle.
Okay, now we can do his red attack? Yes. High physical damage, 6 hits, interrupted if failed. That's a really good combo. We're at C. What do we like at C? Berserk Slash or Marking Shot? Okay, Verso got to level up. And now we have... I bet, is the Rocher the big pillar guy? Or is that the Abyss? Either way, we've learned new abilities, which is great. Okay, on to old Lumiere, I hope. I think this leads back, yes, into the place. We'll probably rest to get back all of our stuff. I wonder if there are achievements for doing a certain number of fights without resting. Do 30 fights without resting. She has 3 points. Let's do a point in vitality, and then... I want to still put points into speed for her, and then we'll do might. He's got 3 points. Moving him into vitality and defense is interesting because now he's the guy that mostly dies very quickly. But the good news is when he has a very deep health pool, that means that when we get him back up with a percentage of his health, he's actually healing for a very large amount. So I still want to put points into health. Why don't we put 2 points in defense since that's what scales his other attributes? She's got 3 points, and I think it's basically going to continue to be might on her. 42% basically only on her luck skill, I feel like. Oh no, it's the 18%. It's 24 plus 18. I think the 24 is her crit rate. Sorry, her luck. And then the 18% might be her pictos that are equipped. He has 3. I feel like with him, might is going to be another really... Or agility. Speed is actually really important for him. Because we need to be able to spin his clock and get a lot of APs to make any of his stuff work. Yeah, we'll do that. And then that takes us back to Lune. Alright, and now we will rest quickly. Alright. That's out. This will be further in. Yes, and then up here we take that left. Like 35, level 40, we'll come back and try to... find the never melt ice again. Okay, this time we're going to go straight to Old Lumiere. If we have to fight the guys in the way, so be it. And since we fought those guys, I do feel like we can just go around. I'm certainly not anti getting more money and experience, but we've proven that we can beat them.
Welcome, my friends, to Old Lumiere.
Is anyone still here?
Just Nevrons.
So this is where our piece of Lumiere used to be. Before the fracture ripped apart the world and threw us into the sea.
We're lucky it did. That's probably the only reason we survived.
The heart of the Paintress is in the center. Let's go.
Okay, I wasn't sure. This is a merchant.
This place is an absolute wreck, but it's also pretty wicked.
We'll fight the merchant. Longer powerful. 20 grand. See, this is why I save up. We can get this. Upon applying powerful, its duration is increased by 2. And a 13% crit rate bonus. Let's buy that. Healing counter. Recovers 25% health on counterattack. Yes. And we're going to buy this as well, because this is a... I think this is like +1. Either that or it's an upgrade item. I'm still a little bit vague on that. But absolutely, for $1,000, that's barely anything. Okay. And now let's fight the merchant. I'm not confident that Monoco can do it. I'm not confident enough in his abilities. But why don't we try it? He's unbalanced, but that we can't do a balanced attack just yet. We can next round, I think, if we do a regular attack.
Oh, really? Some mayhem.
I really feel like I dodged that first swing. Medium ice damage, 4 hits, high break damage, heavy mask, increases damage. The only other thing I might do is heal, but let's do this.
Sweet taste of battle.
Now we will heal.
Energized.
Select punches is a good pick. What are we on? Purple? Yeah. Oh, no, I have a purple. Low dark damage can break. Yeah, no, he's ready to break. Let's do it. We are at 3 AP and on green. Cultist blood. Let's hit it. Okay. I'm glad that we did it with him. A, for the XP boost, and B, for the practice. That fight was brilliant. I like you. Now we will buy this, which looks like a CL weapon. It's ice, high vitality, and luck. Free aim shots can also consume 1 foretell to deal 100% more damage. But it says it can. I don't know if that means that it happens anytime there's a foretell, because it doesn't give us a percentage shot. And then base attack also applies 3 foretell. This is great! I think we might put that on her immediately. Then again, well, we're in a very icy zone. I bet a lot of the guys here are going to be resistant to ice. Okay, we use a tint there, so we're going to just get that back. Okay, in most games I would say that this looks poisonous. Let's see if it is.
We'll need a way forward.
The heart is in the center of the city. All right? Show off a bit, Monoco.
Just admit you can't do it yourself.
Monoco! Why the hell did you...
Sorry, I fucked up. I just wanted to show off.
We just have to regroup. The others should be fine. Verso said the heart is in the center of old Lumiere, right?
Right. Okay, Monoco. Stop crying. We have to move.
Yes, sorry.
All right, we may have fewer people available. Yes, okay. This is why I always want to keep everybody at, like, the same level and, like, be practice with them. So we still have a really good crew here. I don't know if we want to make any changes, but let's just take a quick look at her Pictos, for example. She has Perilous Parry. Damage received is double, but we can deal with that since we have Lune who can heal her. Apply Shell for 3 turns on battle start, +1 AP on battle start. These are fine. These are good. I don't think that we need to switch this around at all. She's got 1,300 hit points. I'm not that comfortable with the parrying yet, but this is going to inspire me to try. If we go over to her, she's got Healing Tints also apply Powerful, which, I mean, this is mostly on for the speed, to be blunt. Energizing Parry is a huge speed, hit point increase for her. Plus, when she gets the +1 AP. And then this is good defense. Revive Tints also give 3 AP. We use that so rarely. There's got to be something better for her, either for speed or AP recovery. Let's just take a quick look through. Oh, well, we could learn this. You know, this is a huge health increase. You know what? Let's give this to whoever has the fewest hit points. Timeout. He's at 835. Yeah. Let's give him Healing Counter. So we're going to... Yeah, SOS Shell is not that great. Let's swap that out for Healing Counter, since that's basically double his hit points right there. And we get to learn it. Teamwork is 10% increased damage. We'll keep that on. +1 AP on base attack. You guys, that's what I was looking for. That's why I couldn't find it. +1 AP on base attack. But it's not per attack. It's just he gets 2. He gets 2 attacks and 2 APs flat. Got it. Energizing attack 1. Gotta remember that. Alright. For her, the Perilous Parry is fine. It's mostly on there for the speed. I don't hate it, but do we have something better? Longer Powerful I'd like to learn. This takes her crit rate up a whole bunch. Yeah. Let's go for that. And then we'll learn something there. And do we want Lune to learn anything? If we take off anything, it's going to be Revive Tint Energy. And we could put on... Again, I'm just scanning for anything that we haven't learned, because that would be our priority. And I don't see anything in particular. So... Oh, wait, Charging Tint. Derp. Yeah, we haven't done this. So that's health and defense. Cool. Alright, so now everybody is learning something.
Friends, I beg your forgiveness for landing us in this quagmire.
It's okay, Monoco. Let's move on, shall we?
Honestly, it's forgiven because of his pronunciation of quagmire. Wait. We can go down here.
Lovely.
Just in case. Eventually, there's going to be like a second thing hidden behind the first thing. Okay, let's see how our party does. We'll be with you in a minute. This really seems like a side objective, doesn't it? It's sort of back and out of the way. Yeah. I think these guys are going to be light or dark, neither of which she really thrives on. Let's go for Thunderfall.
Lightning, strike!
And no, it's lightning. Lightning is their weakness. Turns out a giant metal sword makes you very appealing to lightning. So... marking card, Twilight Slash. Let's do Rush. Rush is actually a really good first move for her. He has 4 points and will benefit ever so much more if we can get a little bit more out of him. So let's go for regular attack. Who has more hit points? This person does.
Look out!
Foolish move.
Let me flow.
Oh, we're out. We can't do Healing Light yet. Low fire damage. She functionally has a lightning and then whatever we want. She's basically got a wild card. Nobody's marked yet, and CL can mark somebody. Let's do a regular attack for a second. We're going to save up some AP. Oh, and I need to switch her weapon back. Lightning damage seems great, but she doesn't have her best weapon out. Let's do marking card on this fellow. All right. This is his red ability. Increased damage. High physical damage, 6 hits, interrupted and failed. Let's save our mark for CL. That's a really, really good hit. No, the first one I can kind of parry, and then the next two I have not worked out the timing at all. I would love to heal. Well, that's low dark damage. We can't quite afford Sealed Fate. Let's just do a regular... Well, what's her gradient attack? High single target, dark damage, random enemy 10 times, 1 foretell per hit. Probably a smidge of overkill on that. Sorry, let me just look over here. No. We don't see a lot of oranges in the world. Okay, this is a cool new weapon for him. Yes, hold on, let's look at the weapons. I'm very glad that we picked that up, because I'd said it and then immediately forgot it. So, let's stick with lightning damage for now, since we know at least somebody's weak to that. That's level 3, that's level 8. Okay, Crawlum it is. So on this one, casting a skill increases the skill damage of all other elements by 20%, which is how we play her anyway. We're always rotating through her various abilities. And now, that's weapon, and this is dark. Upgraded skills deal 30% more damage. Upgraded skills. Oh, like, some of the things that we get upgraded from time to time. I don't know how to tell which ones are, like, at their original version or the upgraded version. Well, it's almost double damage, so unless we find somebody who's absorbing of dark, this seems like a big upgrade. And then for her, I want to try this new weapon. Let's see if this is a problem because anybody has ice, but free aim shots consume 1 foretell. Base attack applies 3 foretell. That's really, really good. And also, so since we're not currently up against bosses, do we want to swap out for... What's the one that hits everybody and does foretell? Bad Omen. Let's try Bad Omen. We lose the ability to mark, but I feel like we get some good stuff in exchange. Mostly in group attacks. Okay. That is the most menacing figure that we've seen lurking on the horizon since that guy that was eating a mountain. And this appears to be everything here. They really want you to see that you're about to fight some sort of, like, avatar.
flow.
Okay, these guys don't like lightning is what we learned last time, so let's introduce them to some.
Lightning, strike!
Bad Omen will put foretell on both of them.
I see you.
Time to bleed.
Eyes up, Monoco.
Okay, that time 2 out of 3. I'll get him eventually. Can we heal? No. Let's do immolation then.
Feel the burn!
And that looks like a Mael weapon, and one that we haven't had before. That looks brand new. Wait, so... Have we... I'm surprised that that's a new item for him. A new foot.
How exactly did our piece of Lumiere end up on an island when the rest of the city is here?
One of the great mysteries. I wish we had more time. There's so much to study here. Storm is coming.
I feel like the guy on the left is different. He's got a completely different sword. Well, let's see how he feels about lightning.
Lightning, strike!
Okay, he's not weak like his friends. Bad Omen is going to do well against 3 guys. Okay, hopefully we get another foot off of sword going up guy.
Dodge, Ciel.
Yes! Finally got the counter on her.
A storm is coming. Feel the burn.
I saw your future.
Not to say I'll get it next time, but that felt really good. Sometimes I hear, like, shimmery sounds, but I think that they're these giant swords. I can't help but notice that the expeditioners, they don't say anything about the giant melting golden swords.
Monoco, what was life like before the fracture?
The world was smaller and cozier, livelier. There were many more of us Gestrels back then. The fracture tore our villages apart. Only a fraction of a fraction survived. Our forests are filled with Gestrels awaiting rebirth.
Wait, that's the sound of somebody seeing me. Yeah, hold on. Alright, the blue sword guys I feel like we don't know very much about. In this case, doing Thunderfall doesn't work as well because it's liable to hit the 2 out of 3 guys that are not weak to it. It doesn't do nothing, they're not resistant to it. But we might get more mileage out of... Well, actually Healing Light, if we're being fair.
I see you.
Watch out, Monoco! Brace yourself.
Woof.
Chroma is flowing.
I'm tempted to do another heal. We'd get a light orb. Alternatively, immolation. Let's see how these guys feel about fire.
Feel the burn.
Phantom Blade, one hit, all foretell, harvest. We do some harvest, she doesn't need it as much. I should probably trade out harvest given the fact that, like, Lune handles all of our healing. Let's think about doing that next. Let's do some rush.
Brace yourselves. I'll do it. Eyes up, Monoco. Here we go.
Okay, this guy has a lot more hit points.
I saw your future.
I'll do it.
Oh no! I absolutely was not ready for that. Bonk. Can we do bonk?
Well, that will help.
It sure will. We came up here because I heard there's a sound that the enemies make when they see you, and it can change depending on the enemy type, but that guy goes like chunk chunk like that. Okay, just wanted to check if I could go down there. This is the way that we came in, and that's where the guy saw us. So now we can go forward. Nothing over here, nothing over here, and down the yellow brick road. The yellow ooze road.
I have nothing but time, I suppose, to sit and think.
Are you a spirit trapped in the Gamage?
These days, I'm just a man who sits and thinks. When she was young, she'd get sad thinking about mortality, but when I asked her about her sadness, her answer surprised me.
Who are you talking about?
She who painted the Nevrons. She wasn't scared of death itself. She was sad because there are more works of art than she'd ever be able to see in her lifetime. So many fables from around the world that she'd never be able to collect, to bring to life in her workshop. All the beauty in the world she'd never get to experience. That saddened her. I encouraged them to believe that their dreams are within their grasp, but she proved me a liar. She did love to challenge me. Of all of them, she and I are the most alike.
All of them?
It's important to remember the ones we love, to keep them alive in our minds when they are far away. Far, far away.
Are you originally from Old Lumiere?
I paint them so that I can remember them, remember their faces.
The man has gone silent. If I weren't Lune so much of the time, I'd want to be Lune for those interview sessions, because I feel like that's very much how she would be. Oh, darn it. No. Okay, this is the way forward. Let's check our compass real quick. We're heading northeast.
Doesn't that look like one of Esquier's stones?
Oh, yeah.
Let's bring him a gift. I was surprised you agreed so readily to Verso's plans.
He seems to be our best bet for now. We lack too much information.
Do you trust him?
I trust that he wants to reach the Paintress, so for now, our interests are aligned.
He has been helpful. Still, I have this feeling he's hiding something.
Monoco, how did you meet Verso?
I don't really remember. I feel like I've always known Verso.
He mentioned traveling with other expeditions.
Quite a few.
How many? What happened to them?
What happened to them?
Maybe ask Verso when we find him.
Yeah, okay. Finding them comes first. Any idea what this is?
I'm afraid not. This is my first time here as well.
"58. They were the ones that Verso was traveling with.
I believe so. They made it surprisingly far. An axon. Interesting. Verso is... Is this true?
Mael's with him.
We need to go. Now!
Verso would never harm her.
Can you stand? Monoco gets a bit carried away sometimes.
My back hurts, but I'm fine.
Good. The others are probably heading towards the center of the city. We'll rejoin them there.
Feels like home.
Yeah. Feels like home. You okay?
Monoco fits well in the disaster expedition, eh?
Yeah. It does. After you.
Speaking of home, where do you live in Lumiere?
Above a bakery near the center. Angelique's Boulangerie. I ate there every morning. I wonder if it's still there.
It's called Mathilde's now. When this is over, you should go and visit.
I just want to get the fast travel point. Yeah, we don't need to rest. We're doing just well. Before we go forward, though, let's double check. I want to make sure that he's not on auto death, because that's not going to go well. Yeah, let's pop off Death Bomb and put on... We have something else that does a good crit boost, but I don't remember what it is. Crit rate 7. Crit rate 13. I don't know if we're allowed to take it off when she's not in the party. Timeout. Hold on. 11. 11. Sweet Kill recovers 50% of health on killing an enemy. And it's better speed and better crit rate. Yeah, we're going to put that on. We don't want him dying right now. Apply inverted on self for 3 turns at battle start. 50% increased damage while inverted. But that runs counter to Sweet Kill if he can't get any healing. Yeah, no, in fact, you would take damage from it. So I think we need to take this off. Perilous parry. Damage received is doubled. I mostly like the... I'm not very good at parrying these guys, though. Powerful revive, no. Longer shell, no. Breaking counter. Breaking to counter is at least 10. I mean, that's something. And then combo attack. Base attack has 1 extra hit. That's good enough for now. She has a lot of hit points, so Death's Door is good. Increased counterattack damage, sure. And then +1 AP on battle start. I'm comfortable with those. I hope this is the right way, because we sort of committed to this. Let's... Hold on, I didn't check their weapons. We checked everything else. So she's got Plenum, which is ice damage. It's not bad, but we do have some cool new things, including this level 11 weapon that does fire damage. The trouble with the fire damage is that at least some of the guys do change affinities, but we haven't seen any of them recently. So let's do this. Critical hits apply burn, base attack applies burn. That's really good in a few different ways. And then the only other one, this is the big blue weapon that we got before. We haven't seen this one either. That's 608 as opposed to 545. Apply burn on self on turn start. 10% increased damage for each self burn stack. Without reliable healing, I think we'll pass on this one for now. This one, base attack also applies to burn. No, we're going to stick with this for now. And then for Verso, this is regular weapon attack, 50% increased on damage on rank D, no damage increase. Oh, no, I don't like level 4. And then 50% increased base attack damage. This is interesting, but I like to get him up in rank, so I don't want to lose that. Here's another weapon that we haven't seen yet. It's lightning damage, which I feel like is pretty good. Play again after base attack. That seems insanely good. That means that he gets to base attack every single turn and still... That seems stupid good. Plus the weapon is awesome. Yeah, let's give this a roll. That seems incredibly, incredibly good. Let's stack up some extra attacks. And if I'm correct, then he gets to do a regular attack. Which is 2. And that gives him AP. Look, he has 9 AP all of a sudden. This sword is really good. And we're still on the perfection. This is really good. Okay, I'm really, really, really bad. So we always get to attack, which is great.
Cut him down.
And then does he have... If he doesn't have a heal, we should get one. Yeah, but nobody's on fire right now. We could do marking shot. Sure.
Target marked.
Now that guy's defenseless and marked. Okay, so you cannot dodge gradient attacks. I don't know how to predict their gradient. I don't see that one coming as opposed to their standard 3-hit move. So, if we don't heal him, I can't survive the next round, I don't think. So why don't we bring him back?
Die again.
Okay, that's the difference. It's a spin attack when the gradient is not coming. Do we have enough revive tints between the two of them? Let's see what we can do here. Let's do... I'd really like to light one of these guys on fire. Oh, I didn't do his attack, derp.
Bring it on.
Okay, hopefully I can learn to watch the attack. So we have to get each of them some sort of self-heal. I don't know how long this section lasts, but let's check her abilities. Breaking rules is cool. Swift stride, we might... I don't know that we're going to be able to do that here. What can you do? So guard up would be very helpful. Defenses to all enemies. Medium damage. Reapplies current stance. Increased damage to marked targets. Virtuous stance costs... Oh, if she's in virtuous stance, then it only costs 2 AP. Let's do guard up in place of swim. This makes people burn. Burn is super helpful. That's how we get into virtuous stance. That's the thing about Mael. I don't know that there's... Yeah, I think that we take out this, the Fury, and we'll do guard up there. And then he has From Fire. I'm just curious if we have any other thing that he can use to heal himself. Perfect Recovery recovers 50% health and dispels status effects, gives 0 to 2 perfection, and at C rank he increases further. Why don't we... And how does that compare to From Fire? From Fire heals self by 20% if the target is burning. Yeah, let's swap that out for Perfect Recovery for now.
I never said there was treasure.
Do I want to go down here? A little bit. And there's a rope right there. But, like, I also want to fight this guy.
Incoming.
Really thought I had that. Okay, he's still got a good amount of hit points. I don't want to spend all of our revive tints. Deals more damage the less health Verso has. He has a good amount of health. We don't really want to heal him right now. We can definitely marking shot him.
Target marked. Oh well.
Alright, let's go get this. I want to go check out that pipe, though.
Great.
This looks like it's forward. That's definitely forward. Let's go check out the pipe very quickly. Let's... Wait, I want to go back to the pipe. I don't actually know that we can drop down here, but it feels like we can. Oh, now I'm super... The old key! We got that in episode 1!
Melanie, 5th of February. The Brigadiers are overdue from their mission to the Monolith, and we've lost half our remaining fighting strength to these creatures and their relentless assault. All adults have taken up arms, but I'm a bookkeeper. What am I supposed to do? Count them before they slaughter us? We've hidden the children. At least they're warm and dry in the cellars, but rations are running low. Things are calmer now at the hospital, but that's because most die before we can get to them. I guess I'm living out of pure stubbornness at this point. Survival isn't really survival anymore. Everyone's so quiet lately. Afraid we'll draw attention. Sometimes I talk to myself just to hear another human voice. Trevor, you promised I could die before you. You promised.
I'm just looking through because this is the, like, look, 5 February. Like, this is somebody that was still adhering to something resembling, like, a regular calendar. Oh, I'm so glad that we found this. Hopefully we can find Julie and Simon. You can see them in the list as well. Wow, imagine, I mean, I guess you'd have to go out of your way to not get the old key. Oh, this goes up. I honestly thought it was going to go down. I thought I'd sort of committed to that. Wait, sorry. We had to jump. I am so glad I saw that pipe. And how smart that they put like a little other collectible on top of it to draw you out there. Okay. I don't think there was a flag nearby. Yeah, that's part of the downside of, oh, I'll save some points and then if I need it, then I can get it. It does rely on you having a flag in the vicinity. All right, yeah, I'm not going to go too far back. There's probably a flag like 30 seconds from here, but we'll go forward. I can always use a chroma catalyst if necessary, and if nothing else, we'll have a lot of incentive to get good at the parrying.
On me.
Whoops.
Ready to strike. Bring it on.
A little early. Applies powerful, but we're not at A rank. We're at B rank, which isn't bad. Let's do Assault 0, 5 hits, additional protection, or, perfection.
Here we go.
I'm not doing the attack. Or parrying at all. Hold on. I'm gonna get real conservative all of a sudden here. So we absolutely need to do something. Why don't we attack? And then we can do his heal that we put on him. Perfect recovery. We're not at C rank, and that's fine.
That's better. Oh well. I can't improvise. I would have lived. Bring it on. Not impressed. Let's carve a path.
Okay, we're gonna bring her back to life.
Let's go again.
Finesse and grace. We're a pretty good team. Verso? Verso? Putain. Where did he go? Verso, where did you go? I need to find Lune and Ciel, quickly.
Here's the minute. Don't worry, that is too low you want it. So early matter of Monoco. Pretty bad.
Well, that doesn't make me feel better about having him run off.
On me.
The only trouble is, man, she's real low on health. But I don't want to not fight these guys. I feel like any guy or like group of guys, I want to fight at least once. I kind of have to assume that the game is sort of balanced around the fact that you're going to be getting that amount of experience going forward. Let me just make sure there's no fall down to the sides. No. No. Okay.
Okay. Ready to carry.
What is that sound? Okay. This is very alarming. Well, I definitely want this. Do we think Mael can take on 3? Not at half health. Let's heal party. We'll do our best. Spark puts us into defensive and gets us into virtuous stance next round. Let's do that.
On me. On me. Okay. On me.
Oh no! Wow, was I not ready for that? Okay, the 2 polished chroma catalysts is a nice benefit to that.
Nice.
Auto rush. Apply rush. Oh, she's fighting alone. We should actually mix up her abilities. I don't know how long this will last, but we've got several Pictos that are really, really good for this exact situation. Let's see if there's more guys, because I don't want to reconfigure everything and then, like, we immediately reconvene. Well, we've got to find out what's over here.
Great.
Okay, timeout, timeout. I absolutely... Yeah, no, we definitely heal. Because otherwise, as soon as the fight starts. And then, here's what I want to do. Let's mark these as favorites. Can we do that? Add to favorites. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Because I just want to remember what we... Wait, that wasn't... Blarg. Okay. Let's go find the ones that we wanted. I wanted to mark it as a favorite so that we'd remember what we put on, and now I'm just letting you know I've already forgotten what one it was. So, the ones that are like the solo ones, for when you're fighting alone, it just feels like this is exactly why we should have it. Gain shell of fighting alone. There we go. That's a good one. And then it was the solo. Is that what they're called? So let's go to alphabetical. S-O-L-O, fighter. Yes, 50% more damage if fighting alone. Sure. And then... SOS power? No. Protecting last stand if fighting alone. Powerful if fighting alone. Yeah, let's put those in. Okay, that's going to be that's going to make her a lot more effective right now. What do I want? Spark? Guard up? I think that she's already got shell, doesn't she? She does. So yeah, actually guard up then I should take out for now, but we'll do that next. Let's... I think they're weak to fire.
I'm ready.
Okay, that wasn't so bad. And now offensive switch. Breaking rules is free. It's too much damage, though. If we see a flag, let's be sure to pick up a heal for her. Whether or not we need it in this particular section, I need a heal for her. I was not anticipating a situation where the 16-year-old was out on her own. Oh, wait, really? No? Oh, it's up here.
Think I'm close.
There's the flag. What do we think is between here and there, though?
This manor's intact. Why does it feel so familiar? I know this place.
Okay, just really wanted to touch this. Oh, I thought it was indicating that she had points. Okay. Upgrade attributes with a giant star. It must be for one of the other party members. We won't worry about it. We will rest and learn skills. Yes, Mael has actually only 3 points available. Oh dear. What does she have a heal in here somewhere? Defensive stance is good. Protects allies by taking damage in their place. No. And then this would be 10. I'm not sure that she does have a heal. It's almost, and I say almost, like she's a reckless teenager who doesn't think about her own... She thinks she's invincible, so she doesn't need a heal. No, I don't think she has a single heal anywhere on the tree. I mean, maybe you unlock it later. Interesting. Okay. And then, like, this move over here. Virtuous Strike deals high single target... Oh, that's... is that her gradient attack? Maybe that's what these, like, things over on the side are. Okay, we'll not worry about it. Let's rest. That'll give us back all our tints and everything, so we're all in good status. And I think we're 100% heading towards the manor, but this game is very, very good about rewarding just poking around the corners. I don't suppose the old key works here, too. No, how do we get that? It's just a bundle of cash. Oh, we just go around.
Nice.
Is this just like a hedge maze? Just a random wall of reeds. Interesting. Okay. That's curious that there's so much space here that has nothing in it. Let's look on the other side here real quick. I feel like this is a little bit more locked down. No big hole in the wall. Yeah, there's no duck down.
I knew you'd open the door for her.
Really, Verso? This was your plan? Must you hurt our family?
No, you don't get to lecture me on family.
Why do you refuse to see I am doing this for us? Yet you insist on rushing toward death. You're trying to stop the wrong cycle.
You're doing this for yourself.
Of course. It's easier for you to think that, isn't it? Easier to betray us if I'm the villain.
So move. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
You haven't told her the truth. Have you, son?
Sorry we're late. We were busy doing a bit of reading. Were you planning on sharing that this man, the man who murdered our team, is your father?
Family is not my favorite topic. Right, can we talk about this later? I'd really like for you all to survive this.
Forced us into this.
Oh. Off to a great start. So, well, I don't know. Thunderfall. This is taking damage this time. That's a step up. Let's go for guard up. I don't know if he can just vaporize this at will. I'm not sure if that's helpful. But we can make him weak to fire. Making this guy weak to anything feels like a good idea.
My sword is death.
She won't help you this time.
Let the ink flow.
That pressed right trigger didn't seem to do anything. All right, we don't have enough for gradient attack. Let's heal.
I'm not angry, just disappointed.
We are in offensive mode. We can't stay in offensive mode. He's not defenseless. I think we go for Spark, and I don't know that he's weak to anything. I don't know that we accomplished anything with that.
Please. On me.
Okay, we have... If we could get to Crystal Crush, that'd be great. Thermal Transfer does let us play a second time. And we gain 4 AP if the target is burning.
Chroma is flowing.
Immolation applies 2 more burns, which is really good for us right now. I don't think he's weak to it, but... And then, yeah, Immolation is a great play.
Tearing this family apart. Should be fighting by my side.
I'm really glad. I really want Mael to stay here for story reasons. Of all of us, she seems the most dedicated to this. So I've got fire and lightning, and he's very much on fire. If the target is burning, we can get 4 AP, but we don't really need it. We can consume the fire to do a lot more damage with Thunderfall or Crustle Crush, but we need more lightning to get maximum Crustle Crush. So let's do Thunderfall. Okay, we do have a Gradient Charge. We are in defensive mode. Swift Stride is great when he's burning because it moves us into Virtuous Stance.
Danger! A storm is coming.
Now we have all the stuff that we need for Crustle Crush except for the APs. Thermal Transfer will give us more APs and only take out the light, and even then it might not even do that. And we get 4 APs. Virtuous Stance. 9 APs. Fudge. We don't have our good Virtuous Stance thing. Swift Stride moves us into Virtuous Stance. Do we go for Offensive Switch? I don't know what to do about the 2 petals that are apparently on the sides. Why don't we go for Degagement, which will move us into Offensive Stance and hopefully take advantage of some of our Virtuous damage boost.
Chroma is flowing.
Alright. I don't know that we can hit these guys. Not for anything worthwhile. Let's go for Crustle Crush. He's very close to break. Yeah, let's go for it.
Let's shake the earth.
Not close enough, unfortunately. Why? Oh, I'm so happy that she got the final blow. And we got a Melarum, which is great. And we didn't have to find out what the petals did, which I'm delighted about.
Everyone all right?
Monoco?
Monoco's broken.
Why can't you accept who you are?
What is that? Will you tell me your name?
Where did it go? No. Alicia.
Fuck!
Oh, glory. Thank you, mon ami.
Care to explain? Your father.
I don't think of him as my father anymore.
Still, why didn't you just tell us?
Because it's private. And it's painful and it's none of your business. I cut ties with him decades ago.
Lying by omission is still lying.
I've told you everything you need to know.
I'd rather make that determination for myself.
I think we can all understand where each other's coming from, right? He hasn't steered us wrong yet. But we're a team now. And we won't get very far if we don't trust each other.
Family's complicated.
Old friend, you've traveled miles, spinning in circles, your blind eyes on the dial, stripping off.
The stories say that Gestrels reincarnate. Is that true? Can you bring Noko back?
Partially. We can bring Noko back to life. not all of Monoco will return. It will be a different Monoco. The one you knew is gone.
I'm so very sorry, my friend. And all for naught. The painter's heart was in that manor, and now it's gone. We have no way to access the monolith.
Expedition 58 seemed to think you knew another way.
What?
We found 58 and their journals.
So that's how you... I wasn't hiding it. If that's what you're implying. It's a dead end.
Wait, what are you talking about?
There is someone else who can help us.
So pending additional information, I wasn't thinking about this earlier, but then when I realized the similarity between Monoco and Noco, I was sort of thinking that they were related, and then it seems a lot like that's his kid, especially the way that Monoco like dove in front of him and tried to stop that blow from coming in. I will be very interested to learn what it is that the white-haired man, Renault, what makes all of this worth it? Like, he's talking about his family and stuff, and sure, he loves those people, but he's hurting so many others, and when he just completely decimated Expedition 33 when they first made landing, Verso here said that it was because, well, he wants to stay, he feels like his immortality is a gift from the Paintress. That's the explanation that Verso said. Now we have reasons to believe that Verso isn't exactly being forthcoming, so maybe it's partly that, but not his full motivation. Still, until we have more information, it feels like that guy is just like sowing death and suffering for his own benefit, and even his own theoretical benefit. He doesn't know if taking down the Paintress would take away his immortality, and forgive me for being blunt, but what good is his immortality? He lives in that manor house with a couple people that he cares about, and all he has to do to stay there is just murder people all the time? That's a little frustrating. It makes me very strongly dislike him. I'm very glad that Mael got to land the killing blow on him. That was pretty great. But the fact that the payoff for that was Noco dying, the character takes on a particular resonance when you see them mourning his body. The other thing that I picked up from that is the urn that it looked like Noco was interred in. We've seen those all over the place, like those giant jugs, and they weren't explained previously, but now it feels like that's where Gestrels go until they are reincarnated, or that's where they're buried, that's where they're interred pending their wake up. So that's an interesting piece of lore building right there. And then finally, I'm sort of two minds about the revelation that we've had here about Verso, because to me, my immediate reaction is, what difference does it make that that's his father? Does that in any way change his motivations, make him less trustworthy? Does it mean that he would have been doing or saying different things, or that the party would have been doing or saying different things if they had known? I think it's a good question about why he didn't bring that up, because it certainly makes it seem like he's hiding something, but I also can understand why the party would accept this, because it doesn't change anything that he's said and done so far. It's still a real bad look, and I was also very interested to note that Mael was the one who was almost ahead of CL in putting it aside, because she clearly hates that dude. Verso has been trying to earn her trust, and it does seem like that's a very, very big omission. So I just found that interesting that Mael was so readily able to set that aside, because it sort of seems like that's the sort of breach of trust that would make Mael hate Verso forever. Like, I can never trust you, because her emotions are so tied up in what happened to Gustav. But those are my thoughts from here. We'll pick up for the next episode, and we will catch you in the next one.